Swear, President Trump, we miss you, dog. We need more real men like you in office. It's your boy, Chris Kelly. You're tuning in to Mr. Right. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. I have a clip for you today. Our commander-in-chief, the one that I consider still the commander-in-chief in my mind. They call us crazy, conservatives, crazy right-wing people, right? But in my mind, that is a leader. That is our commander-in-chief. And my man is coming in with a bang, showing what a true leader is supposed to do. A true leader is supposed to take over. They're supposed to showing what a true leader is truly capable of. It's called taking initiative, and not no textbook stuff, not no stuff for the cameras or stuff for the polls. This right here is true blue American grind and grit. So the clip I'm about to show you guys today, really an intriguing one. Finally, somebody is cutting the throats to these big time tech companies. Something I'm not even a big proponent for. Shout out to YouTube for giving me a platform and giving all the other channels and content creators platforms to, voice their opinion, to voice their content and to upload. Thank you. We appreciate you for that. Yeah, by the way, if you hear any kind of noise in the background, that is my 5-year-old son. He's up there having a ball right now. Can't help that. But anyway, coming back into that, tech companies have too much power right now. I am not the hugest fan of social media, period. Talking about the Facebooks, the Twitters, the TikToks. Jesus Christ, we can go a whole mile on China talk. That's what I call it, aka spyware, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent here. But we have President Trump here actually declaring class action lawsuits against these huge tech giants. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this clip and let you take a look for yourself. And after we get back, I'm gonna dissect, we're gonna go over this thing. Let's go.
I want to say that I stand before you this morning to announce a very important and very beautiful, I think, development for our freedom and our freedom of speech, and that goes to all Americans. Today, in conjunction with the America First Policy Institute, I'm filing as the lead class representative a major class action lawsuit against the big tech giants, including Facebook, Google, and Twitter, as well as their CEOs, Mark Zuckerberg, Sundar Pichai, and Jack Dorsey. 3 real nice guys. We're asking the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida to order an immediate halt to social media companies' illegal, shameful censorship of the American people, and that's exactly what they are doing. We're demanding an end to the shadow banning, a stop to the silencing, and a stop to the blacklisting, banishing, and canceling that you know so well. Our case will prove this censorship is unlawful, it's unconstitutional, and it's completely un-American. We all know that. We all know that very, very well. Our filing also seeks injunctive relief to allow prompt restitution and really restoration, and you can name about 20 other things, and it has to be prompt because it's destroying our country. Of my accounts, in addition, we are asking the court to impose punitive damages on these social media giants. We're going to hold big tech very accountable. This is the first of numerous other lawsuits, I assume, that would follow, but this is the lead, and I think it's going to be a very, very important game changer for our country. It will be a pivotal battle in the defense of the First Amendment, and in the end, I am confident that we will achieve a historic victory for American freedom and at the same time, freedom of speech.
Okay, you see it there. My guy, President Trump, is coming all cylinders go. You know what I'm saying? He has a V8 engine right now, and all the pistons are working simultaneously. 700, 800 horsepower. I'm talking Hellcat type of horsepower. He's coming at you, and he's coming at you strong. Yes, man. In my personal opinion, it's about time. I mean, there's a plethora of just different don'ts that these tech companies hit perfectly. I mean, we have the privacy issue We have the silencing issue. That's a huge issue because at the end of the day, the First Amendment is freedom of speech. If these little BLML and Antifa members can just mob around and say anything they want to say, how they want to say it, without no repercussions, and actually gets them money, gets them riches, gets them fame, notoriety, etc., etc., if they can do that without any issues, why cannot somebody that's more so leaning towards the right or the conservative point of view of things voice theirs? And these big tech companies, which are mainly libbies, they run the web. You see what I'm saying? They run your phones. They run these apps that we have on our phones, okay? And so they silence us. They silence people like me and you. They silence the right-wing people. They silence, anybody that is going against the modern status quo. You see what I'm saying? Which is crazy because this country was founded on the values that says, I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm gonna tie up my bootstraps. I'm gonna tie them tight. I'm gonna get to work. And people like me and you, people like us, people like that, that's who they try to silence the most. And our commander-in-chief, Mr. President Trump, is going right at you. And when I say you, I'm talking about you, Mark Zuckerberg. I'm talking about you, Twitters. I'm talking about you, China Talk. They're coming for your necks. Really, man, because the privacy issue is horrible. They're tracking you. Look how the whole thing with Apple. Honestly, a lot of these corporations, do you think they have their best interest within you? You know what I'm saying? That's a no. But if I'm going to choose a corporation to rock with, it's definitely going to be Apple. But of course, they believe in capitalism, like how I believe in capitalism, like how a lot of us conservatives believe in capitalism. So it's fair game. It's all about a profit, it's all about services, and it's all about goods. So anyway, with that side note out the way, Apple constantly battles with Facebook, and Facebook constantly battles with Apple due to privacy. Apple is the AKA, we believe in our customers to have privacy, and Facebook's all your info. We want to know what you drank last night. We want to know what you ate this morning. We want to know what you read the other day. We want to know if you have an infestation in your house or not. They want to hear, they want to listen, they want to tune in to your everyday life and take control. They want to know where you went to play basketball or went to shoot pool or went to go golf the other day. They want to know everything. And honestly, they're getting most of that information voluntarily. I'm not a big fan of Facebook, never have been. Well, I used to when it first came out, like 2009, through like 2013-ish, before it became kind of a creepy, kind of Snowden-esque type spyware, but it dressed up in a nice little blue and white format with clicky little hearts and smiley faces and emojis and buttons. It's time for somebody to hold you responsible. And it's not just Facebook, it's also for the Twitters of the world and also for the TikToks of the world. Any company that, not just with the privacy, that's another footnote, the silencing. This is horrible. These tech companies are so powerful, they can silence you. Look what they did to President Trump. That was crazy. He's the president. He was the president, the commander-in-chief, the number one job in the world, okay? And they banned him from Facebook and Twitter? How's that even possible? How can you even do that? You know how they can do that? Because they have full control, too much power. And President Trump and his committee is tired of that. Us, we, the ones that think we're our brain, the conservative folk, is tired of that. So it's time to hold these people accountable, and it's time to X these guys out, or at least give them some kind of regulation where they can back up and not feel like they have so much control of everyday life. We are a victim of all using the TikToks, the Facebook, the Instagrams, the etc. Yes, I understand that. At some point in time, we have to say enough is enough. Not with just the social media, but just to hold these guys accountable. Because it's just ridiculous. Just the level of control. It's almost feeling like a China-esque type of society. The level of control these tech giants had. So it's time to hold them responsible. And hey, man, President Trump is doing his thing and his whole team. So best of luck to you, Mr. Trump, and your legal team, because I hope you get these guys. We're rooting for you. It's definitely a David versus Goliath scenario, and it's crazy that I'm even referring to a president of the United States as David to a company that's considered Goliath. But with that being said, go ahead and leave your comments and thoughts below. What is your comments? Do you think that, these tech companies have too much control? Do you think they have too much say-so within our lives? Do you think they silence us? Do you think they silence you? What is your opinion on that? What is your opinion on President Trump taking legal action against these tech giants? Do you feel like he's being too petty? Do you feel like he's doing the right thing? Do you feel like this is justified? And do you feel like what he's doing is for the greater good of America? What is your opinion, your thoughts? Go ahead, sound down below in that comment section. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button and go ahead and click those thumbs up, man. I need that for that algorithm. We gotta go ahead and get this spread. We gotta get this spread. Don't forget to share this as well. Share. So you can go ahead and get Mr. Wright's word out to everybody. Also, click that bell so you can be notified anytime I drop a video. Once again, it's been your boy Chris Kelly. I'm here to make things right.